Hey, what's going on, guys? Brandon here with Texas Plinking. Before we get into this video, it is a fun one, just showing off a couple scars, the 16, 17, and 20S, just doing some good old plinking around with them. Before then, though, I want to give a couple of thanks to some sponsors. The first one being BDU, that's Big Daddy Unlimited. Stop paying more than you have to for guns. You're going to go on Big Daddy Unlimited and you're going to see prices so low, you're going to look at your mother and go, Ma, we ain't have to live like this no more. Now, it comes at a cost. It's $9.99 a month. But you can get your first month for 99 cents if you go through my link. Now, if I put that link in my video description, YouTube will send someone to come kick my dog, so I can't do that. I'll probably put it on Facebook, but we'll try to work around that. But yeah, make sure you save some money on your first month. The second sponsor is nothing new if you've seen my other videos. That's ETS, Elite Tactical Systems. They make really cool transparent magazines as well as speed loaders for pistols, rifles, and all kinds of other stuff. You'll probably find something that you'll like over there, so check them out. Without any further ado, let's go ahead and shoot some scars. You know, I was part of that bandwagon that just wanted to not like scars for the longest time. They're too expensive. They're not worth it. You could do the same thing with an AR. You know, that kind of bandwagon. Problem was, I finally got my first scar. Well, that was a slippery slope. My first scar was this one right here. Because I love long range, I shot it from offhand at close range, and I think the furthest I shot it was in Crescent, Texas at a range called Triple C. 1,100 yards maybe 1,000, maybe 1,200. That's a wide range, but over 1,000 for sure. You know what? If I had that footage on hand, I'll probably just show it.
Here we go. Ready?
Yep.
Okay.
Hit.
Oh, was it a hit?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, it's swinging.
That's a great hit. So yeah, just a out of the box 20S. Out of the box, they come with a Geisley Super Scar trigger, 2-stage. They also come out of the box with a Hogue grip. Non-folding stock, a metal stock, not the Ugg boots as we know on these. A lot of adjustability. I have a Accutech monopod. In hindsight, I probably would have gone with the stubbier one. That's a little too long. I always end up having to put the Harris bipod extended a little bit. So if you're gonna replicate this, get the stubbier one. I've also got an AAC 51T brake on top so I could use my suppressor. That's actually I could use for all of these guns because we got 51T AAC adapters on all of them. So that's cool. Between the three guns, I could use the same suppressor. And then as far as the scope itself, Vortex Razor HD Gen 2. This is a 3 to 18, was it? Double check. 3 to 18. So very, very nice range by 50. I love these Razor HD Gen 2s. And I figured that zoom range was perfect for a semi-auto medium long range 308. Moving down here with a similar color scheme between the scar itself and the optic, we have got the 17S. This is the more iconic scar because the cool thing about this system, especially with this optic, this one, like I said in the video I made back in December of last year, this is the dual rig. We have got a Scar 17S, which is a 16.25 inch 762 by 51 with a Vortex Razor HD Gen 3. This is a 1 to 10 by 24. So it's a dual rifle, dual optic overall, shooting close, shooting far, it'll do it. But this is certainly that really iconic silhouette. That Scar 17 with the 20 round 308 mag. Yeah, this one's quite the beast. I actually have a Timony trigger in that. Like I said, this one is ready to run suppressed as well with the same suppressor. And lastly, the Scar 16S. This one's a interesting one to talk about late 2020. I'll explain that in just a little bit here. I'll tell you, first thing though, people sleep on this rifle. This is kind of the red-headed stepchild of the scars. People think it's not worth it. You could get an AR-15. Well, I will say it is overpriced. If you could find one for $2,900 or $3,000, is it 3 times better than a Premier AR-15? Probably not, no. So it is very expensive. However, my defense to that is they hold value incredibly well, especially now. As of right now, FN's just weird in general, their market. They're not making this anymore for civilian use, and so whenever there's one on Gunbroker, I'm seeing them sell for stupid money. Not just list, they sell for stupid money. On this one right here, I've got an EOTech EXPS 3 and a G33 magnifier. I could tuck it up pretty close because the buttons on this are on the side, so I like that configuration quite a bit. I first heard that you could easily hurt yourself by racking this back. I found that to be true, so be careful depending on the optic you're running there. But now with the PMags, I heard that they have to be of newer generations to run reliably without hurting the 16S. This one should be of a newer one. Did it load? It did. It's smooth. I was making sure I had the gas system for unsuppressed. Let's go ahead and switch it over to suppressed and put the suppressor on there. Quiet things up a little bit. Recoil just turned into like a 22 long rifle. Just so small of like gas pressure, just really detunes it. Hear how loud the steel is. Sounds really cool. You just hear that metal action a lot more. Really neat. Oh man, just runs like a pecking bird. Love it, love it, love it, love it. I'm telling you, people sleep on these guns because it's not the SCAR, it's not the, 17S, the heavy, but man, they're sweet. And so with them kind of going up in value right now, it's kind of bittersweet. I'm just really, really lucky that I have one. All right, on to the heavy. Go for some dirt first. I slept on that a little bit. I was so used to the 16's recoil impulse. Yeah, that's got some go to it. That whole target stand's just going nuts right now. Pretty darn sweet. For like a feral hog gun, that'd be a pretty cool rig. All right, I'm not even gonna pretend this is long range shooting. However, just to go through the motions of shooting a 20S correctly, we'll go prone and then I'll show some footage from before of going actual distance. So we got a decent amount of rounds here. Hopefully we can pick up some dust, make it look cool. All right, here we go. So like I said, fairly brief video. I don't want to get too far into the nitty gritty on all these guns, but for these three guns, I have individual videos on these three. So check that out if you want to. But to bring all three on the same video, do some shooting, I thought that'd be kind of cool. We're probably just gonna end it with a little bit of slow motion shooting compilations. You can see how these three guns act individual from each other with the same angle. But anyway, that does it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Catch you guys next time. Take care.